I want you to engrave one golden rule of intimate relationships into your heart. A rule that may sound difficult to accept, but is the absolute truth. The one who is suffering is the one who must change. This sounds illogical, doesn't it? Most of us, when we are suffering in a relationship, think, they are the ones who caused this pain. So why should I be the one to change and not them? But the truth is very simple. You are the one who is suffering, not them. They don't see a problem. If they don't perceive an issue, what motivation do they have to change? We often imagine that if the other person changes, our pain will disappear. And so, we rush to heal them. We advise, criticize, and pressure them. But there's a harsh reality. They might not care about the very thing that is causing you pain. Let's take an example. Your partner is lazy and lacks ambition. That's their issue. Only when they feel dissatisfied with themselves will they have the motivation to change. You are exhausted from worrying about things that they don't even worry about. This is a big mistake. The mistake of healing others. One of the biggest mistakes we make is believing that the one who is wrong must change. No, the reality is completely different. The wrong person often lacks the capacity to change. Because change requires a comprehensive ability that includes self-awareness, emotional regulation, and willpower. And as I've said in previous videos, the capacity for change is no different from a superpower. When you take on the mindset of, I will heal you, you are unconsciously placing yourself in a superior position. You are in the role of the savior, and you place them in the position of a weak person who needs to be fixed. And of course, don't expect them to listen to you. No one likes to be criticized or controlled. Resistance is a natural reaction. Remember, their traumas come from their family of origin, their upbringing, their expectations, power dynamics, and their personal experiences. You cannot play the role of their parent. They have to parent themselves because they are adults. Even their own parents can't change them anymore. The surface of issues and the core of emotions. A marital relationship, on the surface, seems to be about solving concrete problems, but its true nature is to resolve emotional issues. Unfortunately, most of us don't process our own emotions and instead try to fix the other person's behavior, arguing about who is right and who is wrong. That approach only escalates conflicts and erodes affection. You need to understand this reality. Two people coming together are not two blank slates. Each person carries an entire lifetime of different experiences, values, wounds, and habits. Sooner or later, a power dynamic will emerge. Both people want to win, to maintain control, and to prove they are right. When both people are like this, every conversation is just a search for evidence to defeat the other person. The only way to break this vicious cycle is to return to the original principle. The one who is suffering is the one who must change. You cannot heal someone who is not ready. The key to changing a relationship: changing yourself. The only thing you can do is focus on yourself. 1. Lower your expectations of the other person, and instead, raise your expectations of yourself. Focus on becoming healthier, lighter, more complete, and whole. When you become strong and fulfilled, you will no longer depend on others for happiness. Your change will create a new energy flow, and the other person will feel it. 2. Establish clear boundaries. Each person is responsible for their own issues. Don't take on things you can't change. Restore your own self-worth and responsibility. Love is not about completing each other, but about growing together. The stages of a relationship. According to psychologist Alfred Adler once pointed out 4 stages of a child becoming misbehaving, and marriages are similar. Understanding these stages will help you cope more effectively. Stage 1. Seeking attention. They act out to get your attention. Stage 2. Power struggle. They deliberately defy your requests to gain control. Stage 3. Revenge. They intentionally do things to hurt you. This is the most dangerous stage, when both people want to inflict pain on the other. Stage 4. Giving up. Living together but no longer having any demands or needs from each other. If a marriage is in stage 3, it is very dangerous. To save it, you must return to stage 1. Give them attention. Nurture their inner world with genuine care. Why should you be the one to take the initiative? Because a person who is emotionally lacking finds it very difficult to give. If they were never cared for in their childhood, it will be hard for them to care for others in return. That is a dark wound, a gray area from their childhood that needs to be filled. Conclusion. Remember this well. The one who has the emotion is responsible for it. The one who has the problem needs to grow. The one who is suffering needs to change. Awareness is the beginning of learning. Self-observation is the beginning of change. And if you truly want to save a relationship, start by saving yourself first.